Chapter 17, Final Preparations. Holly and Jack moved through the town square, their breaths misting in the crisp air, finalizing preparations for the grand ritual. The townspeople buzzed around them, carrying armloads of festive greenery, sparkling ornaments, and enchanted trinkets, the last of the necessary items gathered from every corner of Merry Hollow. The atmosphere was electric, a mix of anticipation and nervous energy that hummed like a live wire. Holly stood at the edge of the square, her eyes closed, hands raised as she performed a final check on her magic. She whispered an incantation under her breath, and a soft glow enveloped her, shimmering like sugar crystals in the sunlight. Her magic pulsed steadily, a comforting rhythm that matched the beat of her heart. She opened her eyes, a small smile playing on her lips, satisfied with the stability of her power. The scent of gingerbread and sweet spices wafted gently around her, a testament to her growing control over her unique brand of magic. Meanwhile, Jack directed a group of volunteers with an assuredness that came from months of integration into Merry Hollow's community. His voice clear and commanding, he coordinated the placement of ritual components. "The candles go in a circle around the tree," he instructed, gesturing to the towering Christmas tree that stood as the town's symbol of unity and resilience. "Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need the energy to flow smoothly." His ice blue eyes skimmed the square, ensuring every detail was in place, every element accounted for. The air around him crackled slightly with the chill of his ice magic, a subtle reminder of his otherworldly origins. The town council huddled nearby, poring over a scroll that detailed the ritual steps. Their faces were a study in concentration, brows furrowed and lips pursed as they reviewed the intricate dance of magic and tradition they were about to undertake. The scroll, illuminated with a soft golden light, seemed to hum with an energy of its own, a testament to the power it held. Occasionally, one of them would look up, glancing at Holly and Jack with a mixture of respect and hope. As the final preparations wound down, Holly and Jack found a quiet moment amidst the bustle. They stood together, their shoulders touching, gazes sweeping over the transformed town square. The air was filled with the scent of pine and peppermint, the soft glow of holiday lights casting a warm halo over the scene. Above them, softly falling snowflakes added a gentle, peaceful touch to the atmosphere, each one unique and perfect. "We've come a long way, haven't we?" Holly murmured, her voice barely above a whisper. Her green eyes reflected the twinkling lights, a mix of wonder and determination shining in their depths. She thought back to their first meeting, the challenges they'd faced, and the bond that had grown between them. Jack nodded, a small smile tugging at the corners of his mouth. From chasing down rogue spirits to uniting the town, he agreed, his voice steady and sure. "We've faced every challenge together. And we'll face this one the same way." He looked at her, his eyes reflecting the lights and the shared memories of their journey. Holly reached out, her fingers brushing against Jack's, a silent promise passing between them. "Together," she echoed, her voice filled with a hope that was as bright and steadfast as the lights that adorned the square. Their gazes locked, a moment of reflection and hope shared between them, a testament to the journey they had undertaken and the challenges they had yet to face. Around them, the townsfolk moved with purpose, their voices a low hum of determination. Brigadier Nutcracker stepped forward, his wooden frame creaking slightly as he stood tall and proud. His painted eyes surveyed the sea of faces before him, each one a mix of hope and trepidation. He raised his saber, the metal gleaming under the festive lights, and began to speak. His voice boomed, clear and commanding, carrying the weight of tradition and the promise of a brighter future. "Citizens of Merry Hollow," he declared, "today, we stand united, not just as a town, but as a family. We have faced trials and tribulations, but we have emerged stronger, more resilient." He paused, his gaze sweeping over the crowd, taking in the faces of those he had sworn to protect. "The magic that binds us is not just in our spells or our traditions. It is in our hearts, in our unity. Today, we reclaim our future, together." The townspeople nodded, murmurs of agreement rippling through the crowd. The ritual site was a spectacle of color and light. Festive strings of bulbs crisscrossed overhead, casting a warm glow on the gathering. Symbols of various holidays adorned the space: candles for Hanukkah, lanterns for Diwali, garlands for Christmas, and more. Each element represented a piece of the magical tapestry they were about to weave, a testament to the diversity and strength of their community. The townsfolk began to take their positions, moving with a sense of purpose and determination. Children clutched tightly to their parents' hands, their eyes wide with awe and excitement. Elders stood tall, their faces etched with the wisdom of years past. The air hummed with a quiet energy, a blend of anticipation and resolve. Among them, the winter spirits whispered softly, their presence a reminder of the town's origins and the balance they sought to maintain. At the center of it all, Holly and Jack stood hand in hand. Holly's green eyes sparkled with a mix of nerves and determination, her curly red hair caught in the soft breeze. Jack's ice blue eyes scanned the crowd, his shimmering blue coat reflecting the festive lights. Their bond was palpable, a silent strength that anchored the gathering, a beacon of hope and unity in the face of the unknown. As the town fell silent, the anticipation was palpable. Holly and Jack exchanged a glance, a silent understanding passing between them. They were ready. Ready to lead the ceremony, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The future of Merry Hollow rested in their hands, and they were prepared to embrace it, whatever it may bring.